Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode, we got ourselves our first adventure in. We went across the map a little bit, all the way up to approximately here, and got ourselves a power armor helmet for Jay, which is wonderful. It is one of the specialty ones. Explore, it gives us some extra bonuses for psychic sensitivity, animal, and plant. So that's nice, but as you can tell, we got a bit of a problem. Toxic fallout. We did get our roofs and stuff in, so we have a relatively safe place to be. But it's going to make things a little bit difficult, obviously, because winter is on its way, so we're going to lose what little time we have to get a bit more crops in, and hunting is going to be a bit of a problem. Now, what we're going to do before we, well, I guess once we start running, is we're going to go out and try to hunt everything we can, because obviously once the animals die from the fallout, they're just going to be rotten. And I know at a certain point, I'm not sure what buildup it is. I think it's probably just moderate. It'll just rot if you try to hunt them as well. So we're going to go out and hopefully be able to grab some animals. That way we have a bit more food to work with. And we got to figure out if we're going to be able to sustain our muffalo for the entire, and our one alpaca for the entirety of the winter. We also have our climate control almost done, so that'll get up and running. We are going to need to expand power, so we can get another one going, and obviously prisoners we're going to keep going for, and we got to close this. It's already set, so we're gonna send I guess we can grab 2 people hunting and everyone else can haul urgently. That way we can make sure that this is getting done. We're going to want to set everyone to be unrestricted temporarily. No one has any real issues yet, right? Initial, it should be fine. So the best places to go. Up here has a lot of animals, but there is a lot of boomalopes, so that could be a problem. But what we can do is head over, try to kill these, and then make our way up here and kill all these deer. And hope that that's the best way to go. So you guys are going to come. We're also going to be changing up our food thing. So, I don't know why, but in my brain, fine meals are something that I just don't do. I always go from simple meals to lavish meals. Fine meals are better than simple meals. They use the same amount of resources, except that they use a mix of both, you know, plant and animal. But it's something I just skip. I don't have an excuse or an explanation as to why. It's just you do certain things for so long in a certain way that you don't really think of the alternatives. But yeah, we should have fine meals getting done. And then we'll also stick our simple meals at the bottom, so that will be done as reserve. Because we're definitely not going to have enough plant material for this. Okay, so let's go out and hunt. This toxic fallout's not the biggest deal in the world either. It's not obviously ideal, but it will give us time to do in-base stuff. Collect a bit more steel from the mines that we have. Can you guys be drafted hunting? Thank you. Let's see if this is a problem. And we are gonna... Oh, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. If we could hit them... Oh my god. If you can hit them... Okay, thank you. That one's going to be a bit of a problem, but we'll set it up to haul urgently. What are you... Oh, don't shoot the squirrel. Shoot the big animals. They're the ones that are actually... Damn, they auto-rot. Okay, so we're too late. We're too late to do any hunting. What were you at? Yeah, you're moderate now. You guys are all moderate. Where'd the other one go? Up here. Minor. You're minor. Hey. Come up here. See if we can get you in time. No. Shoot. That one. Come on. Okay, and it's pissed. That's not a big deal. Okay, and we could come and finish it off real quick. We'll just finish that off. Those aren't really worth getting, so we'll turn off hunting. And that's basically all we... Nope, it's rotten as well. Okay, so back to base. We get no animals. That kind of sucks. I wish I thought of that earlier. But what can you do? And you guys are free to go, so come on. We also want to... I don't know where that boom rat went. It probably went... nowhere. I don't know where it went. Probably burned, actually. Okay, so that's a thing. Now, luckily, the toxic fallout is only a 1 map tile situation. So if we do get events or anything that would be worth going out to do, we can do that without a problem. But, you know, we'll see when things come. We should also be able to get quite a bit of research going on as well. We're going to want to close this. Can we get Dayton to come and force that shut, please? Thank you. So we are allowed to mine this. Just make sure that we do have our zone set up for that. mostly. So we can expand that slightly. We are also going to be allowed to come down here. So we should probably get a roof on this. So we can say that's allowed. And we'll just kind of roof across here. It's going to be kind of hard to see. We could do something like that just for easy measurement. We could build the roof like that. Just make sure that we're as covered as possible for most of this. I think that's about right. That's like... And... oh god. Yeah, it's close enough. Close enough. Okay, so that way we can walk in between these carefully. Grab that. Real worried about the hay situation. I don't think we're gonna have enough and we're gonna end up butchering our animals. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. It's just not ideal that we have to get new ones when spring comes again. But what can you do? We also do have ourselves our... whoa, that's not it. Our winter gear getting made up. That should be fine. I don't know why I have button-down shirts to 0. Hey, Crocodile's finally ready to get recruited. So that should come pretty quick. That could be a problem. It looks like it's going to burn itself out before it gets to us. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We do need to concrete that up, though. Actually, you know what? We got that slate. It was, I think it was last episode, I was like, oh, we got slate. We should go ahead and get this changed out. And then something happened. I got distracted. It never happened. So, since we don't have to go outside to do that, we can get our fire resistance set up on this. We're going to change those doors out. We got a mad rat. I don't think that's going to be an issue. What we can do is replace... will be the better way to do it. Replace it with slate. That way we can just hover over everything and it'll just auto change. And we may as well just get that done too. And then we'll come back and get some of these other ones after. It's just, you know, fire resistance. Mad rat, what's your issue? You gonna make it down here? Yeah, no. You're gone. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so there's not going to be a whole lot for us to really tell people to do unless we get attacked or something. We should be getting research done from Flight Gamer. I should probably turn on message suppression for that. Is there an easy way to do that? That would be under... ED... actually, enhance options. See, that's letter suppression, though. So that's not actually what I'm looking for. Okay. So maybe I won't be able to turn that down. Because obviously that's going to keep happening when every base is supposed to be negative. Oh, new recruit, Crocodile. Welcome! So, you are... sickly gay, misogynist, you are a shooter, kind of everything, a good generalist. So, what we can do is... well, right now... we're all screwed up, but we can get you doing some doctoring that we can learn. You could do bed rest, all the ones. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. You are level 6 or higher, so you can do that. We can get you assisting with wardening as well. And then we'll get you as a crafter, because we don't have any dedicated crafters, and it is probably what you're best at in general, based on the color schemes here. So you'll do crafting, then hauling. I guess we should probably get someone that will push cleaning fairly frequently. And then if you have nothing else to do there, you can do mining and then quarrying as a last option. We'll also set you up, the last option, to do construction before that. And I guess we'll allow you to do hunting as well. That way you can learn. And I guess for now you can have a short bow, and that's the shit knife, which got fixed. So you can have that as a sidearm as well. Alright, and you got to be told where to go and a name. Do that. There, and a name. So, for a name... where are you? You're right there. Also attack on sight. So, male, next on the list. Your mom. Which is kind of funny for male, but there was no gender requirement. Your mom. Oh boy, that's gonna make for a lot of silly jokes. Alright, so that should be good. Your mom should be getting a lot of crafting done. Good. And that should make things go pretty damn quick overall now that we have a dedicated crafter. Especially when this starts getting really smelted through. It might be worth grabbing a whole bunch of chunks out here as well at some point, just so we can process through stuff. Basically, just keep people busy. No one should have a reason to go anywhere else. This mining hasn't been touched yet. We'll see if that actually gets done at all. It should. People are allowed to mine. Oh, yeah, Leo's gonna do it. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, we have a group of tribespeople. That's not that bad. Look at all these animals. Oh, it's so shitty. That's surprisingly not bad, considering the last raid we had was 5 enemies. And we only have 4, all melee. What we can do is buff up these defenses, get a proper solid wall, and then also extend down here. So we want to be able to make that easy access. We could put up some temporary support. You know what? We'll just throw down a few. They'll be closer than they absolutely have to be, but it's not a big deal. We do still have enough slate. All that got mostly done. We should still have enough, so we can actually away and grab this slate. So there are going to be turrets in here. We're going to cut this back a little, cut this back, so we can say a 3 wide. We'll have that door there as well, and then we'll work down here once we get this. So then that's going to need a roof area. So we'll do all in here. It would automatically get done, but it's better to do it sooner rather than later. And we'll just have that running across there. We are going to want to expand our unsafe area through here, and then also these. That way they can get done, and then we'll clear that up after. That should be fine. Okay, and for now, should have read. Oops. History. No, come on. History, statistics, nope, messages, raid, you are attacking immediately. Okay, so we should get everyone coming in. Has to bow 2 knives. Drop 1. Okay, where are you? Okay, that's fine. And it looks like they're going to go around as well. We might get more prisoners. We're going to need a bigger prisoner room at this rate. Not a huge deal. Just one more thing. I'm surprised they went that way. Okay, so we can get people coming in. It should be a non-issue. We don't really need everyone, because it is only 1 right here, and they're melee, so they have to break through a door first. Hey, Dayton, please don't let that door be open. Okay, that was easy. We're definitely going to want to take the corpses in and process. So let's also get some corpse processing up and running. And that is, I guess, also slate. We don't have much other options. So for now, we'll stick it up in here out of the way. I didn't build one, right? No, we wouldn't have a reason. I'm just trying to think where the other corpses went. Have we not killed anyone yet? Because I think we haven't killed anyone. Okay. So that's going to be safe just in here, out of the way. So we'll get that done, and then you guys are all free to go again for a short time until these guys come all the way around. And then next thing we do for research, we'll probably get some turrets up and running. You guys are eating. Yeah, get that roof on there, please. All right. We should also call urgently. Can you, of course it's outside of range. Can you call that just within the base, and then we'll change you again. Unsafe area, thank you. Oh yeah, shit. Kind of forgot. Not that I forgot, it's just time went quicker. So we can get, there's 3 of them. Let's get everyone except for Heimdall, who is hauling a corpse, and your mom, who is sleeping. So you guys can come in over this way. That should still count as normal embrasures, so that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, and you guys should just get everyone dealt with without too much of an issue. We got a fire. That's why we're switching out. There we go, and they're gonna flee. Let's see if we can get these dealt with. Flight Gamer, can you deal with that, please? Okay, so we're gonna want to get you hauled and stripped, and you as well. You might not make it. 5 hours. Oh, there you go. Okay, so you're all free. We can get Dayton. You're still good, yeah. We'll set you to unrestricted and then set this stuff up to haul urgently. That way you should go and do that. There's also that weapon on the ground. We'll get that hauled urgently. And then we'll get stripping done. Which, that's actually not allowed in this. We're not allowed in that area, so we'll have to get that stripped right away. And then that should get built fairly quickly as well. Dayton, what are you up to? Can you go do what I asked, please? Thanks. A big deal. Grab that. Okay. You have to grab one at a time. You have pick up and haul. You should be able to do more than one. Really? Can you? I know you just went to bed. Force that, please. And you're gonna what? Go back to sleep. Before you do, can you haul that one last thing? Okay, and we're good. So we'll get you to go back. We'll grab someone else to do the strip. So pawn safe. We have cargo. What do we got? Oh, 20 penoxycyllin. Okay, who wants to come grab that? Jay, you're cooking? Can you, come up and haul that real quick? Because that's definitely worth having. Okay, and then we'll get you to do a stripping as well. Stripping and hauling. So you can strip, and then we'll just increase radius to make sure it covers all of them. And we'll deal with corpse disposal after. Once, obviously, we're able to. And then do a force haul. That way we can get this all processed. Beautiful. Okay, and then you're going to be good to be pawn safe area again. Thanks. Now, Heimdall, what are you up to? You're sleeping. Everyone's always asleep. Always asleep. Okay. When you wake up, we're going to get you to force build these. Oh, never mind. It's getting done. All right. So that's all that matters. And we'll work on our defenses a little bit better. We're going to want more defenses over here. Now, we were looking at expanding our bedrooms this way. So we probably shouldn't get more embrasures and stuff here. We could just get our bedrooms made up and then work off of that. Because there's not really a whole lot of better spots for... Whoa, what was it that? A large bandit camp. Ooh, so there's advanced components, hyperweave, and pain gun. Now, that's a large base. So... It doesn't say how many people? Obviously I haven't fought this yet. I wasn't expecting to be this early on. Because it is set on how many days, but it must not be... Okay, that's fine. So we probably shouldn't do that. We have 37 days. Didn't it just say 20 on the message? Or 25 on the message? But it's a lot of enemies. I don't think sending 2 or 3 people is going to be enough to cut it for a large base. So we have a lot of time. We'll see about it when, like, spring comes around. And if we get some more people to fight. But for right now, it definitely wouldn't be an ideal thing to do. So we can hold off. Alright. That's fine. Everyone else is looking pretty good. Our climate control is basically done. It should be more than enough for all of this. Should be, being the key word, we'll see. But winter is basically here. Yeah. And slept in cold's not going to be good for us. So there we go. Okay, and that's going to be set to 20 degrees. It should be fine. Power is a problem now. How much did that take? 600, 450. Now we are kind of limited on wood. We do have batteries now, so we could get some batteries up and running and go with like wind turbines and solar. Or I guess just wind turbines. I don't think we have solar because that's a research thing. So we could do a row across here. Oh, I didn't get the mod that makes it so these are pass-buyable, which is definitely a nice thing. And that actually fits pretty well. Now, obviously, we have the roofs that are around, so that's a bit of a problem. So we could do a strip down the center here. We have to figure out where we want to do batteries. Somewhere defendable. Even stick them back here somewhere would probably be a good spot, because it's a lot more protected. Let's get that going. So we'll have 1, 2, and we'll do a third one right here once we have the opportunity to. But there's a roof over it, so there's no point getting it in now. Oh, that's not what I want. We need a conduit. So we'll grab right to there. That's not going to help us right at this moment, though. We basically have to get the batteries going. So what's our roof situation for that? A lot of mountain roof. I really hate bugs. We could do it in here. Because it's not like the animals need this much space for right now. 3, 4, 5 should be more than enough. We'll run this conduit right down through here. That's going to need to get changed up slightly. So what we'll do is just grab a normal wall. Get that in there. That should be fine. We can get rid of the roof so we don't have to look at it. Marriage is on. So that's Jay and Flight Gamer. Congratulations. Good luck. We should probably get some... Not what I wanted. Some animal beds set up in here just so they have somewhere to sleep as well. So it's just going to be a little bit of a sloppy thing. It doesn't really matter. This isn't like a permanent housing for them. But yeah, we're already down 500 nutrient paste, so that's not going to be very good for us. We're going to have a real hard time here for winter. It's still growing pretty bad. I wonder if it would still be worth it to plant crops and just have a limited harvest. Obviously, that does involve going outside, so that's not ideal. Area revealed. Oh, that's not really a big deal. Okay, so all that mining's done. We do have steel here we can grab. How much do we have? 400. That's not a whole lot. Oh, the cold's coming. So yeah, it's not worth it's not worth the crops. We are also going to need to allow temporarily. I can go into here so we can get that built up. And then we can expand this out a little bit as well. So the best way to go would probably be bring it across like that. We don't have enough slate, so we do need to get some more slate coming in. We could set up not embrasures, a quarry for that. That means we'll get a door in there too. But where would we quarry? I don't... Obviously down here would work. Production. Mini quarry. Yeah, we have lots of room down in here. But what I was looking at is paving, not paving, but removing all this stone in exchange for dirt and using this as animal growing area. Or grazing is a better word for it. So I'd rather not stick it down into here. There's not a whole lot of other spots we have easy access to. There was just a bunch of animals here. They left very quickly, and everyone's idle. Okay, we gotta find stuff for people to do. Now, if we do put this down, even if it's temporary, we stick this over here, bugs can spawn on it still. That is something I know. That might not be a bad idea. And then we can just deal with it later. And I can't... Oh, yes, we can. We'll rotate it facing that way. And then we'll set that so it's just stone, obviously. We can mine that out just so it, works a little bit better visually. And that's just going to be stone chunks. Now, that means all of our smelting steel is done. We got all of our clothing stuff would be done. All stone cutting that's local is done. So we can allow people to go out and just grab a bunch of chunks. And then mending's done. Cooking's still getting done. Research. We could get another research bench up and running. We're going to want to cremate corpses. Do forever. We're going to want another bill as well. Because we want all human corpses except for colonists. And then we also want all rotten animals. That way we get rid of bones that are local. And we'll just limit the range. We'll set up a system where they get moved into here as well. We just don't want people going across the map. So we need to get meat hooks for that. Well, I guess not really. Set up something like that. And we'll set that to critical for all human-like corpses that aren't colonists. And then we need to get these moved up in, which is going to involve forcing people to do stuff. I don't know. Yeah, you're not going to let it. So what we can do is change our safe area so they're allowed in here temporarily, get that purged. And everyone's coming down to go work on this. Oh no, sorry, they're doing that. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully this fallout doesn't last too long, or else we're going to have a really bad day. They did get that door done, so what we can do is also extend our safe area into right here. That way they can get that set up. Good. And that should be processed. Yes. All right, that's wonderful, wonderful. We can also set up a small stockpile just right here. And we'll have that for our rotty animals. So we'll have that critical for no fresh animal corpses. Go just get rid of those. It doesn't matter, it wasn't set up for humans anyway. That way we can get that processed as well, so that we're not looking at it down here. And then that basically is just overflow at this point. These also aren't getting done. Are we out of components? Huh. Okay. When's our... We still have a little bit until microelectronic basics is done. Because we are going to need definitely to get components. Now, there is some that we can mine. Oh, that's done. Can you guys not work that yet? What we're going to need to do is set... Oh, God. Work tab. Everyone's allowed to quarry if they have nothing else to do, which is going to screw up the cleaning here. So we could set those to 3, which is going to screw up other stuff, but fine. And we're going to want that set to chisel. And then along with chiseling, we're just going to allow it to be infinite because it doesn't really matter. It's not like we're getting infinite resources off of it. Other than, I guess, blocks. But blocks are for personal use, not for selling. So you're good. So now it's just all of our chunk production. Oh, troop renewal. That doesn't help us. Now, Now, this is just right into blocks as well, if they actually succeed. Got guests. So we won't actually have to process that. But that will get us enough slate to keep things moving along. You guys are just going to... Oh, I thought you guys were just going to leave. Would you be worth killing, by any chance? You have some flak... Some food. Oh, a heavy machine gun might be a worthwhile steal. We could also get pistols, which would be a good thing for everyone. Do we want to start shit? What base are you? So you're the councilman, or you're town councilman of Uistia. How much do you hate us? That one there. So they're only a -7 currently. Let's do it. I'm not worried about pissing people off. We're literally the raiders. And that's a worthwhile... Obviously, getting a caravan would be a more worthwhile thing, but considering our situation where we're using bows and stuff, that wouldn't be a bad thing to do. We'll just get everyone here. I wish we had more of these embrasures done. Let's actually use in here, because they could just walk in through this. So your mom, go there, please. And everyone's got their range. Good. Should get everyone. You're the one with the heavy machine gun. Okay. Please don't run, because I don't think we can easily get to you. Holy shit, can we get the kill, please? Okay, dead. And do we want to run after you for the pistol? Probably. It's worth a couple possible injuries. Oh, God. Yeah, we got you. Okay, keep going. Just keep getting closer. There you go. Can we get your mom, since you're right here, the first person I clicked? We're going to allow all that. Allow all that. And we'll get you to pick it up. Can't pick that up. Pick it up. Pick it up. We'll get you to haul a corpse. You can't, because you're not allowed. Can you unrestrict, please? We'll just make both of these haul urgently. And then your mom, you're going to come pick that stuff up, and then we'll go drop it off and redistribute stuff. Or you could stand outside and eat. Okay. Whatever works. Come on. Yeah, we don't want you hauling that. Oh, Heimdall's doing hauling too. That works. Okay, so we'll have to go and drop off your mom's stuff. I'll let you bring that in first, though. So then we'll set you once you grab it. Come in, and then Heimdall, can you also go back to safe area? So we're still going to be short on components. And your mom, where are you at? You're right there. You're coming in here. You're swapping out some pants. Can you also drop the auto pistol, drop the silver, drop the meals? And then all that should get hauled around. We should also get our penoxycyllin rule set up. Goddamn power. We need components. I don't know what we're going to do. Probably shouldn't, well, we probably shouldn't have built these batteries, but we also needed it for this anyway. We can go out and force mine that just so we have enough so we can not have power issues, because we can't really afford to risk losing any of our food if we do lose power there. So we can have bow people. Can you equip that, please? Jay, can you equip their auto pistol? And we'll get, what's your mom shooting? 5. You can have the heavy SMG, or the heavy machine gun, not SMG. Not great for shooting, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. Alright, and then Penox. Okay, so we're gonna want, oh god, where's the drugs? Manage drugs, so that's gonna be social, penoxycyllin every 5 days, please. There you go, you don't need to take any with you, it should be fine. But it's not like it's a life or death situation. Heimdall, can you go get those two mined? Actually, Leo, I know, is a miner. Leo, can we come up and power mine that, please? You're gonna be fine. And then we can also go and deconstruct some of the ship chunks that are around, because we know that they exist. Did I not? I'm connected. Thank you. Then we'll just increase your force, that way you keep going. Alright, so that should be enough components to get everything else finished up. Oh! So we could get a new person, 6 refugees, you're only 36 years old, so there's a low chance of you having major injuries. And you're a cave tender, so you would be... Oh, what's cave tender? Well, mining probably. Maybe a bit of social, but that may be a bit weird. That's only 6 enemies. You know what? Let's do it. Get a new person. Build our army. So we're gonna offer safety. What are you? Was this a mistake? It wasn't very good, but you're an undergrounder, pretty. You could do cooking and some crafting. Not much on the shooting. And that's going to be down here, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. You're going to need to be on safe area and attack on site. I guess for now you can take a bow and a melee weapon. So you can equip that and then take that as a sidearm. You can then pick whatever weapons you want. Clothing and armor, rather, is what I meant to say. And then Leo, you're probably going to be fine. We are going to end the episode off here, though. Because cliffhanger, may as well take the opportunity since we're 35 minutes. I shouldn't say time because editing obviously makes them shorter. But we're normal episode length. We shouldn't regret this. We have more opportunity this way for more prisoners and weapons and stuff. So it's probably a worthwhile thing. And it's definitely a reasonable amount of people for us to deal with. Bryce died from cold, that's fine. We'll probably let Leo just stick out here and finish this off. We'll wait till they come in. We got to get the bedrooms up and running, though. But we got to get more slate so we can build it out of slate instead of just building out of wood just to get rid of the wood. There's the raid. So we're looking at a lot of weapons. So they do have a firepower advantage. And we're about equal on number for actual fighters. What's your armor? Looks pretty flak vesty, yeah. Shouldn't be anything that bad. We got a bit of drugs. Okay. So next episode, we're going to deal with them. It should be pretty alright. We may take some injuries, but we can stick people in here. And then we'll have to obviously expand our defenses and bedrooms on this side. And build some better defenses so we have more coverage like what we do over here, so everyone's not standing in one spot. At least they don't have explosives, so we got that going for us. But either way, for now that is going to be it. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.